Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with AppleReviews.com. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Corsair Gaming K70 keyboard. This is a mechanical keyboard. This model I have here is with cherry red key switches. It also comes in blue and brown, I think are the other two. This keyboard is not the RGB model that changes all the fancy colors and stuff like that. I don't think they didn't have the K70 at Best Buy that did that. They only had the K65. And I went with the K70 because in my review of the Apex keyboard that had all the colors and stuff on it, after using that keyboard for a while, all the colors and all the color possibilities was just distracting, and it's not something that's really needed. I like this keyboard because it does have the simple features that I like. This keyboard technically does not support Macs, but the keyboard and all the keys do work. The Windows key down here is the command key, just like if you were using any other Windows keyboard on a Mac. I couldn't fit the whole thing in the screen, so we're going to have to pan back and forth to show you some things. As you can see, it does have one USB port up here, which I have my memory card reader for my camera plugged into. The only thing I don't like about this keyboard is this SteelSeries keyboard. You did have to plug two USB ports into your computer. I think one was like for the USB pass-through and power, and the other one was for the actual keyboard itself. This one you still have to plug in two, but you only get one USB port as opposed to two with the SteelSeries keyboard. This keyboard has your keys over here, your media keys. The only button that doesn't do anything is the stop key, but the play, pause, and back and forward do control iTunes. The volume mute does work, and the volume slider, as you can hear, does work too. And these three buttons up here are for the lights, and this one is the Windows lock key, which will lock the Windows key even if you're on a Mac. It acts as the command key, so it locks the command key. But I never use it because anything you have to do for the command key is a multiple key press thing, so I can't accidentally do it anyway. This button right here is the brightness level. That's off, low, medium, and full blast. I usually keep it on medium. This key right here is for gaming. If I push that key, you'll see these keys, W, A, S, and D light up, because those are for like walking. I play this farming simulator on my Mac, so these keys are set to that. But you don't need software to set them. All you have to do is hold down the key, or hold down this button up top until it starts flashing like that. And then you can tap whatever keys you want to light up, and then you just hold it down again till it stops flashing. And once it stops flashing, you can toggle back and forth between these keys that you have set and all of them, no problem. Also, if you hit control and push, actually no, it has to be on that. Okay, if you hit control and push that while all of them are on, you can see the brightness light stays on. That's because the lights aren't fully turned off, as you can see by those are still on. This is called responsive typing, and when you type, the keys light up for a few, or I think it's about a second they light up, and it does that for every key on the keyboard, so you can see that you hit the key. This is good if you're learning, not learning, but if you're using a mechanical keyboard for the first time. You don't have to push the key all the way down to the bottom of the keyboard for it to activate the key. So if you're learning how far you have to push it down, that is good for doing that, because the key lights up once it's been pushed. And then you can just hit control, and that again brings it back to full brightness when you do it, so I just have to change it back. But that is the SteelSeries, or not the SteelSeries, that is the Corsair K70. It also has the BIOS switch up at the top, on the left of the memory card reader there. I have it on, number 8's BIOS, so you can use this in like computer BIOSes that don't support gaming keyboards. And it has different response times, or different signal times for the USB, and I just have mine on 1, which is what most gamers use. I never change that from the box. Another complaint, or the only complaint I have about this keyboard on a Mac, which I guess you can't really complain because it is not a keyboard for a Mac, but the caps light key does not work. I mean, the caps light key, or the caps lock key, works. It does activate caps lock, but the light does not come on. The num lock and scroll lock lights don't matter because Macs don't use those anyway. But if I switch the keyboard to BIOS mode, you can see it restart there. That light flashing is the scroll lock light, but when it's flashing like that, it is letting you know the keyboard is in BIOS mode, and that you should switch it back when you're done using BIOS mode, because not all features are available. That is the only way you get the caps lock light to work on a Mac. But I don't leave it in BIOS mode because the light flashing kind of gets annoying after a while, and it just looks weird having your keyboard have a flashing light on it just so you can see that the caps lock is on or not. So if caps lock's on, I just turn it off and type what I'm typing again with caps lock off, so it's not a big deal. The keyboard also did come with a removable palm rest. I don't have it on right now because of where it is on my desk, but it is really nice. It's a plastic palm rest with a rubberized texture on top of it. This keyboard does have the pull out stand so you can prop it up a little bit. The SteelSeries keyboard did not have those. You actually had to pull the feet out and change them with another two pair of feet that were taller, which you can lose those, and you know, those get annoying after a while. This keyboard also does have some on the back, so you can, I guess, lift your keyboard up if you want it at a higher angle like that and have it flat still. So there are these adjustments on both sides. But that is the SteelSeries, that is the Corsair K70 keyboard from Corsair Gaming. And like I said, they do have a model that you can set key by key what color you want the lights to be, and you can have it do waves and stuff. Just check out K70 RGB on YouTube and you will find some of those videos. But this is a review of the Corsair Gaming K70. Overall, good keyboard. I picked it up at Best Buy on sale for $114, normal price $130. So good keyboard overall. I like the mechanical keys. They sound cool. And these are the red switches, so there's no click or bump when you push them down. They're smooth and they have that mechanical sound to them, so I really like that. I do recommend this keyboard even if you're on a Mac. So go ahead and check that out. I'll put a link in the description. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a great day.